Remember, if you like the video, hit like and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. The last video, we had just gone into the leader of the village, the old man's house. I forget how to say his name, and this is where we're at. So the moment I opened the door, my nostrils were assaulted by a smell I'd experienced just yesterday. The reek of a fresh corpse. Unlike Takami-san, who was looking away and cursing, I did my best to burn the scene I witnessed into my memory. I felt like to avert my eyes would be disrespectful, and chided myself for wanting to look away. This body was much more intact than Mamiya-san and Hashimoto-san's. That made it much easier to become painfully aware of the fact that this was a human, an intelligent life form who was with us yesterday like it was no big deal. There was one problem though. I think I turned my headset on, right? Yeah. The part of the body that used to be the head was completely destroyed. There was no part of the head left untouched. It was that thorough. It was obviously the result of relentless, heavy, blunt attacks. Everything above the neck was just a strange, flat mass of shattered skull fragments and white and red organic matter. So I noticed something too. All the dead bodies, they can figure out who it is because the people are missing and stuff. But why do the wolves make such a point of making sure, you don't know who it is? Like, the first two, they tore up into bits completely. This guy, they took his head off. I mean, you could still probably tell from the body, but it's interesting that they seem to make it so it's not obvious who it is. Compared to it, everything else was largely unharmed. The old-looking clothing and the unexpectedly robust chest for someone his age were all the proof needed to know that this was the body of Kanzu Makishima Shi.
片付けるんですか? 当たり前だろ。少しだけ時間をください。どうする気だ? できる限りのことを調べます。
Since we had no idea when we could get out of here, protecting the scene of the crime for an official investigation meant we had to leave this body to rot here, and we just couldn't do that. And considering the horrible state it was in, the villagers probably wanted to take care of it their own way as soon as possible. Not much I could do to stop that. Thus, I did my duty as someone without such obligations. This corpse was completely unlike the ones from yesterday, right? While those two were destroyed completely, the damage on this one was focused on the head. The weapon clearly wasn't sharp. They'd used something blunt. The skin on his face was torn, but not sliced apart, and the skull was shattered. This was caused by repeated blunt attacks on the head. It wasn't my job to picture whether there was some profound grudge in this. The only clear thing here was that the wolves killed him using something blunt, not claws or fangs. But why would they do that? They're wolves. Like, even if they have humanoid bodies or whatever, the first two they did like wolves would do, so why wouldn't they do it like wolves would do again? Seems weird, like maybe this was just somebody who did it, not the wolves. And it was obviously done with dedicated intent, not accidentally. And see, I still don't get why the first night they killed 2 people. And now they've only killed 1. That doesn't make sense if they're only allowed to kill 1 a day. I want to know what's going on. At the very least, the entity that made this corpse wasn't the same as the one that made the ones from yesterday. Thank you. It made sense if you separated them and assumed that yesterday's was the corruption and today's was the wolves. Oh. But the thing I'd seen when I was walking around at night that time had the appearance of a wolf. Or rather, a werewolf. If the werewolves were the ones bringing the corruption, the tale all this was based on would make even less sense. If the corruption was Great Lord Shinai's, the mountain god's punishment, it'd be weird for it to be delivered by the wolves. Holding back my nausea, I looked back at the corpse. Then I rolled back my sleeves and reached for the destroyed head.
おい、何を？ないと思いますが、一応調べます。
Decapitation meant body doubles. Mystery Writing 101. If someone brought in and killed a person with a similar build to Kanzushi's, then left him here, his death could easily be fake.
肝臓さん、下顎に銀歯ありました？いや、ねえよ。
His voice was strangely forced. I looked at him and realized he was kind of pale. I might have overdone it. Still, I couldn't be soft in this situation.
さんは60過ぎて差し歯も何にも入れてねえの自慢してたから。いえ、誘導を避けるための質問です。健康な歯がびっしりですよ。なんだよ。
The lower jaw was mostly intact, while the upper one was destroyed along with the rest of the head. Despite that, I saw a hint of the old man in the eyebrows, and the dark hair with streaks of gray in them. It was pretty clear it was the one and only Kanzu Makishimashi, so it was probably pointless to keep thinking about the way he was injured. My hands were all messy. I'd have to wash them later. The corpse aside, Kanzushi was lying on some thin bedding, and there was no sign of a struggle. He was either instantly killed by the first attack, or knocked out, laid here, and then killed. Still, it wasn't a corpse that was easy to make. The situation here was peculiar. One point I found curious was the fact that Kanzushi surely obeyed the shelter law and locked himself in. However, the lock on the door was still perfectly intact. Oh, it's a locked room mystery. So logically speaking, Kanzushi had opened the door and let the culprit in. There is no sign of resistance, so it was probably done by someone he felt safe with. However, if this was a normal killing by the standards of the Feast of the Yomi Purge, then this was definitely made possible by something unnatural. Back to the situation at hand. The futon and everything around it were bloodied, obviously. There was another strange thing about the crime scene. The dampness. Some spots were really wet, and clearly not because of the mist. It was like the murderer purposely spread some water here. Were they trying to wash away the blood splatter on them? But there was no point in doing it in front of the body. The footprints were faded. Were they trying to cover their tracks? They were still pretty visible, though. It was more like they put bloody footprints on a futon and tatami that was already wet. The shape of the prints told me they weren't made by Western shoes, Japanese clogs, or wild beasts. They are just long ovals, reminiscent of those made by Zori sandals. There weren't many of them, though. Most of the blood was absorbed by the futon. But from what I had, I could tell there was only one type of footprint.
何か分かったのかよ。大したことは。だろうな。あんた別にそっちの専門家じゃねえんだろ。ええ。残念ながら。
All I knew was that the culprit was a very dangerous human. No duh. But he said human, so... As I washed my hand, Takami-san removed the sliding door and put Kanzu-san's remains on it. He covered his destroyed face with a nearby hand towel and prepared to carry it.
後ろ頼む。了解です。
We lifted it up, and yeah, this was definitely a job for two people. We went out into the mist.
皿長に捨てるんですか？ばあちゃんはそうしろって。そうしなければ汚れると？ああ、
A voice devoid of life. I couldn't call out to him. Pushing him any further was dangerous. I could tell by the air about him.
俺のせいだ。どうしてです？俺が宴でヘマやったから。
That was entirely possible. This proved he was aware of it himself. I would have said that, but it felt wrong. I want to know what answer he got about the dude being a wolf. It's probably obviously a no, but...
よくわかりませんが、少なくとも匠さんがご自分なりにベストを尽くそうとされてるように見えますよ。だからって失敗したら何にもならねえ。じゃあ取り返さないとですね。これからは多分あなた。俺には無理だ。
Why not? Well, I couldn't either. I was just an outsider, so I had no idea how to console him. Feeling powerless, we approached the dining hall. We'd pass by here and go straight for the graveyard. Hey Yamawaki-san had come out too. She was in the midst of prayer. Hiyori or Orobe-san was standing next to her. She looked completely out of it. Ryaku Umatsu was covering Mako's eyes and looking straight at me. Haru-chan, Kanzu-san's actual granddaughter, was watching her grandfather's corpse with an intense expression. It probably wasn't good to make any assumptions here, but I couldn't help it. Right, maybe he let her in. I felt like her expression was full not of unbearable sorrow, but of anger, hatred, and disgust. I'd never seen them have a nice chat, so I wouldn't have been surprised if they didn't see eye to eye. But still. I'd have liked it if she made a different expression, if only for this moment. I can only think that because I was an outsider who didn't know shit. It wasn't good to make assumptions. Shit. Why was I in this position? Just how much could I even learn in my position? But as it turned out, I was still underestimating the situation.
Yoshi-kun ga doko ni mo inai.
We met Chimi on the way to the graveyard. She and the two high school guys were still searching, but the mist made it extremely difficult. We told her we'd join once we buried Kanzu-san and picked up our pace. The graveyard wasn't that far. Yasumizu wasn't very big. It only felt like it because of the mist or the load. Hello. I'd completely forgotten about him. He was alright too, huh? I had no idea why, but he was looking at us, clapping and laughing. That meant that Yoshisugu Orobe-kun was the only one we hadn't seen yet. I was told there'd be only one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Maybe he's dead too. The wolves were supposed to kill only one person per night. But there's two wolves, so maybe it's one each. Or maybe the wolves killed, not the old man, the young guy, and a human killed the old man. Not saying a word, I hurried to finish the job. That led to us finding him early. Finding who? Ah! Yoshitsuru. I'm just gonna call him Yoshi. Yoshi was on the shortest path to the cliff, in the grass of the graveyard. See, and though Takumi-san had only noticed him by chance. And see, this looks more like a wolf attack if everything's like spread out and yeah. That was how deep in the grass he was. And how many pieces of him there were. It reeked of death too, but it was mixed with the smell of trampled grass and a strange beastly odor. Maybe not all the blood around here was his. Unlike Kanzu-san, he left clear proof of a tough battle and intense pain.
Yoshi.
See, Yoshi! Yoshi! Takumi-san's voice was shaking. He picked up a soccer ball-sized object. His head, half-eaten and basically a shadow of what it used to be, he clenched its teeth, even in death. Can I? Takumi-san gave it. Yoshi-kun's head. So he gave me Yoshi's head. Okay. And I put my finger in its mouth. I was curious about what was stuck in there. What I found was a clump of beastly fur. He literally fought tooth and nail, resisting until the very end. Resisting what? Obviously the being that brought the corruption. It didn't take long for the news of Yoshi Orobe's death to spread across the village. I'd heard that the pain of losing one's child was beyond any description. Even so, Kiyori Orobe-san broke down so badly it felt abnormal. A mild-mannered woman became a mad beast. We had to band up to keep her from running to where we found Yoshi's corpse. We already gathered it up and thrown it into the Serra after all. Takumi-san kept the tufts of the boy's bleached hair, which he gave to Kiyori-san. She instantly put it in her mouth. Oh, I gotta plug my headset. I didn't realize. Alright. She instantly put it in her mouth. Though through her wailing and choking, she did her best to chew and swallow it. It was a wretched, gloomy, and miserable sight. Why is she eating his hair? Is that like some customary thing? Though it might have been an act born of ultimate motherly love. Whatever the case, no matter the shape, it was too late to try and bring her child back into herself. Not to mention absurd and pointless. That was how it looked like in my eyes. His words got the attention of basically everyone present. But they didn't reach the sobbing mother and her older son, who was gently consoling her. Yoshi-kun. Why did he have to go against the laws? His efforts in death had only worked to corner not just his mother, but everyone else here. It was useless. He'd gotten some weird fur for us. No one, not even me, had any doubts about what we were dealing with here. A situation where everyone was desperate, acted on their own accord, and didn't know how to use their lives well was basically the worst. And apparently this line of thinking I'd had would foreshadow the next turn of events. Shit, why was everyone in such a hurry to do the worst things possible? Chimichiaka, Takumi, and I went out to search for Haru. Kiyori-san showed no signs of calming down, so Yasunaga stayed with her. Kiyono refused to come, arguing that it could be bad if there wasn't enough manpower around the dining hall, and he wasn't wrong about that. It wasn't unlikely that some fur-covered murderer or Haru-chan's kidnapper was still around. To prevent any surprise attacks or accidents, we split into pairs, but the wolves can only attack at night according to their custom, so why are they worried about a wolf coming? We were given a hoe and a sickle for self-defense. Oh yeah, like that's easy. The skirt would have made the search harder for him, so he changed into his school uniform. It wasn't cut out for the job either, but he had no other clothes. At least it was better than a one-piece dress. He seemed to enjoy wearing girls' clothing, so changing into the uniform was probably his way of showing he was serious about this. He kept his easygoing tone of voice, but I felt like there was gravity in his eyes too. He might have been pretty shaken.
Haru-chan!
Haru-chan!
We walked around Yasumizu, shouting until our throats became dry. We checked every bush, all the patches of tall grass, and behind every tree. We even searched the water around the paddy fields, but it didn't feel like we were any closer to finding her.
彼女はどうしたと思う？
わからん。自分のじっちゃんが死んでショックだったのかも。
いや、その前だ。朝から何かおかしかったろ。
そうだっけ？
彼女、ちょっと潔癖症なところがある？
潔癖？
汚いものとか行為とか、そういうのを嫌う感じ。最初に会った時からそんな感じはあったかと思うんだけど。
というか、休みずで一番怖がりなんだよね、はるちゃん。
Scaredy cat, huh?
昔話の汚れとか、昔からすごく怖がってたし、ある意味、汚れるのを嫌がってたのかも。
なるほど。
Fear based on superstition. That made sense, but why had it suddenly gotten worse? Yeah. What happened last night?
だから、はるちゃんが狼でも誰も殺したりできないと思うんだな。
君はそう考えてるのか？
はるちゃんが狼かどうかは別として、もし狼でも無理だろうって言っておる。
慎重だな。君らしくもない。
But if she was a wolf, wouldn't that sort of change her?
僕自身のことじゃないからね。
君とまで腹芸をやりたいわけじゃないんだ。はるちゃんについて何か考えがあるなら言ってくれないか？
何を疑ってるのか僕には分からんけど、僕の中でははるちゃんはやっすんと同じかそれ以上に大事なもので、それ以外何にも大事じゃないんだよね。だからとっとと探そうよ。
正論だ。
But no matter how hard we searched, we saw no sign of her. She could have been hiding somewhere, or maybe she collapsed. But I was beginning to entertain another idea.
彼女が休みずを出た可能性は？
I asked, knowing everyone would deny the idea.
相当考えにくいけど。
霧の休みずは黄泉の国と繋がってんだってばあちゃんは言ってる。だから出ようとしてもあっちに迷い込むだけだと。
まああと単純に危ないよね、山の中は。
その心情は承知した上で聞きますが、それでもあえて彼女が村を逃げ出したとした場合、彼女にどんな心境の変化があったと考えられる？
Everyone fell silent. They couldn't even imagine it. It was like their brains had stopped working. If she'd actually wandered out into danger, then we'd wasted too much time searching for her in the village. I had to hurry, so I didn't hesitate to use some big assumptions that bordered on chicanery.
彼女にとってこの村が、あるいは人が、もはや信頼できる場でないとすれば、
どういうこと？
深夜あるいは早朝に彼女は何かを目撃したのかもしれません。あるいは自分のよく知る人物が狼になって人を平然と殺した。その事実を確信できるような何かにね。
Everyone gasped.
彼女は若いし不安定なところもある。休みずは狭い社会だから、心の拠り所が失われれば居場所がないように感じられてもおかしくないし、苛烈な性格であるハルちゃんなら一念発起して脱出を試みるなんてことも考えられるんじゃないか。
説得力あるな。
しかしならどうする？諦めろっつうのか。
That was the thought of someone from Yazumizu.
僕は汚れてもいいからハルちゃんを探しに行く。
And that was the thought of someone from Yazumizu who had a few screws loose.
そんなわけで外出に抵抗感のないよそ者である僕も行きます。
だからそれ止めるって言ったよね。
大丈夫。ヤバそうだったらすぐ引き返す。あるとすればサラナガ方面のはずないから。通学、それに大人が子供を見捨てるわけにはいかんでしょというやつで。
ハッサン、
反論しようがないよそんなの。
もちろん彼女がまだ休みずにいる可能性は十分ある。二人は引き続き集落内を探していただけますか。
I like Mochi.
任せてくれ。
危なかったら絶対逃げてよ。
Oh,
ハッサン、さっき言ってた話さ。
why would it be dangerous? The wolves are no.
どれ？
ハルちゃんが何かを見たから誰も信じなくなって逃げたって話。
うん、それが？
多分本当じゃないよね。
さあ、僕はあくまで可能性として言ったに過ぎないが、本当かもしれないとは思ってるよ。
例えば僕やヤッスンが牙とか生やしてうろついてるのを見たとか。
まあそれも可能性だね。
なんていうかそうじゃない気がする。
ただの勘かい。
そう、ただの勘だけど、それで言えばこの読み意味の宴ってさ、そういう方法で狼を見つけらんないようにできてる気がする。
夜出歩けないから目撃ができない。一箇所に固まって相互監視もできない。警察を呼べないから科学捜査も無理。おまけに全部霧の中で何が何だかわからないうちにことが進んでいく。だからそういう証拠とかじゃ狼を見つけられない。
How could the players send people to be hanged without the slightest bit of material evidence? If you ignored the weird guardian powers, it was all quibbles, agitation, sophistry, emotional arguments, connections, popularity, basically the power of communication.
よくわからんけど、そんな感じでちゃんとできてるんじゃない？
Nothing was certain. They were put in a dangerous argument with their only weapon being their eloquence. It was a feast of doubting, hurting, and eventually killing one another. If there was such malice behind this, then Mochi had a point.
もしや君は探偵タイプなんじゃないの？
Smart.
いやー、それはやっすんだな。もしかしたらやつはもういろいろ分かってるかもしれないぞ。
Whoops. I'd have to talk to him then. We arrived at the mountain pass separating Yasumizu from the rest of the world. The large stones at the side were like torii without a top. They might have had religious
別
significance.
にここから一歩でも出たらアウトなんてルールはないよね。
宴から逃げちゃダメだっていうのはあるけどね。
We were going out to find Haru-chan, so we were good. Ignoring the fact that Haru-chan was breaking that law, we passed between the stones. But we soon had to stop. The path was blocked by a landslide. According to Mochi, despite being pretty rocky, the ground in this area was strangely fragile, so landslides weren't that uncommon. There had been some pretty bad rain last night, hadn't there? If that was related to the mist's appearance, it wasn't unlikely that we'd get both the mist and this landslide at the same time. Despite that, this just felt a bit too convenient. I had to consider the possibility that the people in the settlement above blocked the road to keep the Yambito from getting
ハッ
through.
サン、
これは
There was something way more important. We found footprints in the still damp mud. It was proof that she'd passed through here. They disappeared into a small cliff that only reached up to my shoulders. She had to have climbed up and disappeared into the forest. Ooh. The term virgin forest was used to describe forests that were still untouched by mankind, letting nature have complete control over it. Many of the cedars here look imported, so that term probably didn't apply to this one. However, it wasn't intended to whatsoever, so the words natural or undeveloped definitely worked. There were many fern saplings on the surface, a canopy of leaves above, and a thick mist all around. It certainly didn't feel like a place humans were welcome. For better or worse, the new fern seemed slightly trampled, indicating someone had passed through recently.
気をつけなよ。彼女が迷った道でもある。
はるちゃん。
なあ、大声出して大丈夫か？
山の基本、獣は声で逃げる。
Oh yeah, I'd almost forgotten about the very real threat of wild animals. I realized I'd lost myself in the mood and become kind of embarrassed.
はるちゃん！
返事してー。
Shouting over and over, we kept moving forward. She tried to follow the path, but all the cliffs and boulders in the way made her stray from it. 10 minutes later, we'd lost all sense of direction. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, this place was really dangerous. Could we really find her? And even if we did, wouldn't it be too late? I was reminded of Yoshi Orobe and his cruel fate. Were we about to lose yet another life? As my thoughts turned to that very real possibility, I heard some weak weeping.
はるちゃん。もっち。来ないで。
無事なのか？
お願い。追ってこないで。
I had a bad feeling about this. Something really bad might have happened to her.
待ってて。
あ、おい。
Mochi went after the voice with no hesitation. His body was quickly buried under all the plants and mist.
手を貸して。
His lack of hesitation felt dangerous in some way. Was I just imagining it? Anyway, I went after him and quickly caught up. Did she fall or a rock fall on her? Haru was buried under all the greenery.
足だね。
I walked up and, man, this was pretty bad. Her leg was all covered in blood. Her shoe and foot were pierced by a sapling that was broken right at the bottom.
こいつを踏み抜いたのか。
She's...
枝を折れるか。
無理め。抜くしかない。
傷が開くぞ。
血止め草と毒ダミが生えてる。あれで傷塞ごう。
そんなことができるのか。
のさとは薬作ってた家だかんね。
First I'd heard of that, but I had no choice but to believe him. She resisted verbally, but she was too tired and weakened to do it physically. I picked her up, doing my best to ignore her wailing because of the pain, and pulled her away from the branch. Why would she tell us not to help her? Mochi quickly took care of her wound and used a handkerchief to stop the bleeding.
戻ろう。ハッサン、担げる？
もちろん。君が追わなくてもいいのか？
How's he gonna carry her?
なんだかな。単に体格の問題さ。
I thought of saying that Haru would have preferred him, but she was barely conscious thanks to the pain. We didn't have time to waste on sentimentality.
先導は頼む。ミイラ取りがミイラだけは勘弁な。
戻るだけなら余裕。ただやっぱり山を抜けるのは無謀っぽい。
Agreed? No, I don't agree. She was just unlucky.
はるちゃん、よかった。 無事だったんだ。
あんま無事じゃない。匠にタイバー呼んで。傷の手。
Oops. Sorry. I hit X too fast. Our return caused quite a commotion, and by the time things had begun to calm down, it was way past noon. Haru's escape attempt distracted everyone, but none of the problems were actually solved. Kanzu was killed by the wolves, while Yoshi was taken by the corruption. So they are two different things. Yoshi's death was especially problematic. Each meaningless death was yet another obstacle against resolving the feast. Even if they picked and hung someone during the day, it wouldn't guarantee that there would be one less wolf. It was way more likely that they'd get rid of an innocent. Even worse, the wolves in the group would most likely try to leverage the hangings in their favor. They'd claim to be innocent while casting doubt and blame on the other survivors. To win, the humans needed to do their best to see through such trickery and identify the wolves, possibly even making them confess. That was how I saw it anyway, and I was the one with the least info here. With that in mind, all humans who died by breaking the rules were actually doing the wolves a favor. If she'd actually disappeared, I'd have said the same about Haru, assuming she was human anyway. Perhaps someone encouraged them to break the rules? If that was the case, the wolves were ruthless, knew the rules well, and were steadily advancing towards a complete victory where all humans lay dead.
集落の有力者、あるいは今後のゲーム展開を左右するような優秀なプレイヤー。
肝臓じいちゃん、あるいはヤス君。
And just as we'd feared yesterday, the wolves had silenced one of the most important people in the feast. It was hard to believe they'd chosen him just because they were scum or because they didn't like him. The situation was really bad. Another thing to note was that Yoshi's death greatly affected Kaori, who was responsible for everyone's meals. That was a major problem.
皆さん、お疲れ様で、
When she tried to give us tea once we returned from the search, her face was pale, and she was shaking like she was having a seizure. Despite her attempt to carry on as normal, her composure was in pieces. It was so painful I could barely watch. Takumi-san should have been supporting her, but he was just gloomily hanging his head. In the end, Chimi had to lead Kaori-san back to her room and stay at her side. I could only hope that was enough to calm her down. However, it was nearly time to do the inevitable.
今日の宴をやると言ったかと思うが、そろそろ始めるべきではないかね。
But now there's two people that aren't there. Kyono addressed the downhearted people gathered in the dining hall.
まだ始められそうな感じじゃねえだろ。
そのまま今日が終わりそうではないかね。狼各位が本気で我々を全滅させる気らしい。これ以上指を加えて待っていれば、連中の思う壺となる。何が何でも今日はくくるものを選ばねばならん。違うかね、ムロ。
わかったよ。安永、上の連中にまず声かけてみてくれ。
That is where Tae-san looked after Haru-chan and Chimi looked after Kaori-san.
あ、僕行く。
いいよ、もっち。
いいからさ。
Mochi winked at me for some reason.
時間かかるかもよ。
ああ、ぼちぼちでいい。全員出なきゃまずいしな。
用意します。
よろしくお願いしますよ。
待って。
Now is my chance. I want to go, right?
安永君、ちょっといいかい？
何でしょ
う。Oh, to talk to him?
弟さんのこと、残念だったね。
はい。そう言ってもらえて、あいつも少しは救われると思います。
随分と大人びた言い方をするんだね。
もうちょっと素朴な方が良かったですかね。
This boy was already pretty mature.
兄弟の仲はあまり良くなかった？
いえ、そんなことは。最近ちょっとすれ違い気味だっただけで。
それは僕もそう思うよ。心からグレてる子じゃなかったろうし、お母さんとの仲も？
ええ、悪い言葉を使ったりもしてましたが、義継は母のことが好きでしたし、母も
ああ、
I keep doing
い
that.
や、そんなことを聞きたいんじゃなかったんだ。ごめんごめん。
All human relations were complicated. Prying too deeply wasn't a good idea.
すみません。何を答えましょうか。
いくつかあるんだけど、主に伝説上のことだよ。
それならタエさんの方が。
もうちょっと理屈のわかる人に聞きたいところなんだ。一つ目、狼はどうして人を殺すんだと思う？
それは、かつて人間に騙されて殺された恨みで。
言い直そう。狼役の人間はどうしてかつての仲間や家族をためらいなく殺せるんだと思う？
え？ああ。
Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining.
もしかし
How's
て
it going?
僕やハルちゃんを疑って。
ああ、いや、ごめん、そうじゃない。一般論で考えてみて。じゃあ君が、はい、あんたは狼ですって言われて、それじゃあ仕方ないって殺人ができる？
できるわけないでしょ。
そう。できるわけない。無論、できる人間もいるだろうが、良識や恐怖からできない人間の方が多いんじゃないか？特にモッチーなんかを見てると思う。ここの人たちは特定の概念的存在に恐怖を持ってるが、それは絶対じゃない。自分の好きな人を守るためには、汚れや狼に立ち向かうことだってできるはずなんだ。
それはモッチーが特別なんですよ。あい
See?
つ天才だから。
He's kooky, but he's smart.
天才？
ええ。普通のやつにできない予想や決断を平然とやってのけますし、本当に大事なもの以外は全部捨てられるんです。他の人はあいつがおかしいんだって言いますけど、僕はあいつのこと
なるほど。それには同感かも。ただ僕が言いたいのは、君たちが汚れという魔法の一言だけで殺人者になるような人間じゃないってこと。
Exactly.
もちろんやらなきゃ汚れだ。最終的にやっちゃう人もいるだろう。ためらいつつ遠慮がちにさ。ところが今回狼は何の躊躇もなくやってる。
どこに話を着地させたいのかわかんないんですが、狼の性格や素質によるんじゃないですか。もともと人を殺すことに抵抗のない人ならやってのけるんじゃ。
狼は2匹いるんだよね。
Right.
ええ、そのようですね。
なるほど。じゃあ聞くが、この小さな安水という集落で2人以上の殺人者の素質十分な奴がいたか？
He's probably gonna say no. Oh?
集団の中にサイコが1人いるってより、サイコが2人いる方が確率的にかなり低いだろう。それよりは複数の真っ当な人間を無作為に集めて全員一致した殺人者に仕立て上げる方法があると考えるべきだ。そうでもなきゃ、こんな残酷なことが行われているのに仲間割れが起きない説明がつかない。
そう言われると、学校の先生の受け売りですけど、思想を与えればいいんじゃないですか？要は、自分たちのしていることが正しいと思えればいいんじゃないかって。
狼の行為が正しいと。なるほど。それはとても面白い考え方だ。市民に戦争させる常套手段ってわけだ。
That's true. That's a good point.
ええ、そういう話の時に習いました。でも、夫妻子さんの考え、ちょっと偏りすぎじゃないですか？
という
と？例えば、この集落の女の人は大体奥ゆかしいし、決断は男任せのことが多いです。はるちゃんでさえそんなです。だから、狼が男女の二人で、男が主導して殺し、女は完全に言いなりってパターンもありえます。それにそもそも、今回たまたま迷いのない殺人があっただけで、いつもは多少の仲間割れはあったかもしれない。
そりゃそうだ。ただ、この読み意味の宴が大昔から廃れずに残ってるのには、何か秘密がありそうでさ。絶対確実に殺させる仕組みがないといけないんじゃないかってね。その点、君の意見は面白い。
面白いって言い方はないでしょう。こんな時に。
これはごめん。不謹慎だったね。じゃあ、もう一つだけ聞かせて。
いいですけど。
さっき僕は、あえて不思議なことが起きてない想定で喋ったけど、君自身は不思議なことが起きてると思う？
考えたくないんですけど、起きてると思います。
Like what?
それはどうして？神様や化け物を見たことがあるとか？
いいえ、言いづらいんですけど、こんな偏僻なところに部外者が4人もいるタイミングで霧が出たところから大きな意志みたいなものを感じますよね。どう考えても人為的にこんな霧を作り出せるなんて思えない。物意味の家に平然と入って人を殺せるのだって普通に考えたら奇妙ですし。
But we already talked about this. It seems like the old guy let someone into his place. So he's got to know the killer, and
それに
they tricked him.
実際に僕らのうちの誰かが人を殺してるなら態度がおかしくなったり何か証拠を残したりするはず。その辺が説明がつかない以上不思議だって思います。
そっか。なるほどね。わかった。変なことを聞いて悪かった。ちなみに君は誰が狼だと思う？
夫妻子春明さん。
He cut me off with a stern voice.
悪いけど、それは宴ですべき話ですよ。あなたにはそれを聞く資格はないはずです。
I'm only trying to help you. Jeez.
これは失敬。
ちゃんと聞いてください。僕らは宴で、意見の出し合いで一人生贄を選ばなきゃならないんです。誰が怪しいって提案することは必要だけど、大きな危険も伴います。後でその発言を捕まえられて、それが決定打で殺されてしまうことがあり得る程度には。そういうことを聞かれたら、僕は誰かが悪意を持って夫妻子さんを操ってると思ってしまいます。勘弁してくださいよ。
Using me against you? How?
ごもっともだ。心から謝るよ。
いえ、ただ、僕は、あなたのことを盲目的に不吉だとかは思ってませんけど、あなたが何かに関わってる疑いは捨ててませんよ。もし、義継の死にあなたが関わってるようなことがあれば、どうする？
He glared at me.
僕は兄として、仇を討たなきゃならない。
Now you're being suspicious, dude.
そうか。まあ当然だね。極力疑われないように、今日も檻に入れてもらうとしよ
う。いえ、それはやめた方がいいです。
どうして？
今日は長引くかもしれない。そうなると夕方です。時間切れになるかもしれない。寮の部屋に入って外からつっかい棒をしてもらうのがいいと思います。
Why wouldn't I just lock it? Then I'd be stuck in there.
なるほど。そりゃいい考えだ。
This boy was really smart. If Takumi was the site foreman type, he was the manager type. I could see a talent for using people.
僕からも一つだけ質問いいですか？
Sure.
ああ、もちろん。
チエネのこと好きなんですか？
Yes. Whoa.
政治的にはそうでもないよと言うべきなのかもしれないが、そうだね。好感は持ってるね。
そうですか。
He's jealous. No.
まあ彼女はオープンな人柄っぽいから言えば付き合ってくれるかもしれないな。それはきっと僕に限らず。
Oh, I'm trying to help him now. I'm like, see, just ask.
やだな。何か気を回してます。モッチーが何か吹き込んだんじゃないかと思ってたんです。僕は別にそんなじゃないです。
No?
僕がチエネに憧れてたのは昔の話です。近所でたった一人の年上のお姉さんに憧れてた。それだけですよ。
Oh, so you don't like her now?
ジメジメガチガチな場所でチエネは自由奔放だったから。モッチーと同じくらいすごい人です。
昔はやんちゃだったって？
ええ。まあ人を殺しかけたりとか。
Almost killed someone.
ちょっと待って。
What?
まあ事故でですけどね。ただオープンってちょっと意外です。チエネは結構人見知りですよ。
そうかな。
あるいは大学の3年間でだいぶ変わっちゃったのかもしれないですけどね。だから僕はもういいんです。
なんだか君の方が変に気を回してないか？あんまり健全じゃないぞ、そういうのは。別に彼女が好きならそれでもいいのに。
今はどうにしたってそんな気分じゃないですね。
Yeah, let's get to the feast.
ごもっとも。
That was it, huh? Eventually, everyone gathered and went to the hall. Just as I was told, I asked for them to lock me in my room. After getting everyone, including Takami-san and Tae-san, to understand, Yasunaga-kun, Chimi, and I went to the door.
チエネ、窓から枝に飛べる？
こりゃ無理でしょう。
What do
飛び
they
降りたとしても
think
戻れ
I
ないし。
am? Spider-Man? The two verified how secure a place this was to lock me up in. If they were the wolves, it'd be impossible to outwit them. Humans stood no chance.
そんなわけで閉じ込めちゃうよ。間に合ったら開きに来るけど、最悪明日の朝までこのままだから。
わかった。仕方ないさ。かなりきついだろうけど、無事な進行を祈ってるよ。
どうも。悪いね。こんな腐った村を心配してもらっちゃって。
僕は君を心配してるんだけどね。
Aww.
わーお、嬉しい。じゃあ、ちえみさん頑張ってきますわ。
いいですか？それじゃあ閉めますね。
ああ。君も気をつけてな、安永くん。お母さんにはもう君しかいないんだから。
I feel like I shouldn't have said that.
その通りですね。
Kinda. And so the door was closed. I could hear them set up the stick. So far, the only ones I talked to face to face were Chimi, Takumi-san, Mochi, and that dude. Just 4. The ones I hadn't talked to were Tei, Ryaku, Miku, Kiori, Haru, and Kionosuke. The old wolf guy, a whole 7 people. I had no idea if there was significance in that, but I wanted to know what kind of people they all were. 4 people had already died, and if you ignored me, there were 11 left. Once the snake revealed what Kionosuke was, he and the snake, Takumi-san, would be the only ones with confirmed roles. The other 9 would be suspects. When one was hanged, there'd be 8, and when one died in the night, there'd be 7, which was still quite a lot. They had to hurry before it was too late. The humans had to act now. Yeah, what are you doing here? The supposedly fixed door slightly opened up. It was Chini. Okay. She threw me a yellow food box, the kind you could find in any convenience store.
毎日本当にありがとう。
気にしないで。
代わりと言ってはなんだけど。
お、なんだろう。
猿のカゴ車は2人とも名乗り出させた方がいい。
Why?
なんで？
考えればわかるはずだ。手を打たなければ先がないことも。
知恵ね、何やってるの？
Well, maybe that's so they don't get hanged.
時間がない。行って。
わかった。
She closed the door and put the stick back. Alright, what next?
はるちゃん、傷は大丈夫？
平気だけど。
今聞くのもあれだけど、一体何があったの？
結構危なかったよ。
知らない。もう始まるわよ。
全員に杯が回った。
Alright, here's where we find out. Hopefully some more
早速だ
info.
けど、匠に昨日の蛇の神託ってのはあったの？
あ
どうだった？
キヨは人だった。
当然私は狼などではない。これでムロと私の2人が容疑から外れたというわけだね。
そういうことになりますね。
では早速決めねばならんことをまとめよう。昨晩気の毒なことになった牧島勘三氏の方針を続けるなら。
あれ、なんでおっちゃんが仕切んの？
別に年長者ということで山脇さんが進めるのでも構わんよ。
私はそんなん苦手じゃが。
であれば狼ではないと同意を得た私かムロが仕切るのが年功序列からしても自然ではないかね。
Well, that makes sense.
匠兄、おっちゃん鬱陶しいから匠兄が仕切ってよ。
いや、キヨ、頼む。
Yeah, he's too upset to
ご
do
老人
anything.
が亡くなられたショックもあろう。無理はする必要ない。できる限りのことはやらせていただこう。ムロは織部夫人を気遣って差し上げろ。
あの子が。
香織さん。さて、早速提案だがね。今日は必ず一人選んでくくることとしないか。
ちょっと、それは乱暴じゃないです。
Yeah, I can't believe they're so willing to just kill somebody.
それは必要だよ、知恵ね。そうでないと何日か後に確実に狼は最後の一人を殺しきる。
そういうことだ。宴には非常さも必要となる。間違っていませんな、山脇さん。
そうですね。読み人は何としてもくくらねばならんです。
You cracks me up. Oh.
間違えたらどうすんの？ 現しなかったとしても間違えて人を殺した事実を一生背負うんだよ。
確かにそれは気分の悪いことだが、実のところそういった死も無駄ではない。
That's not true, because if you kill someone that's not a wolf, then you're helping the wolves, essentially.
間違えて殺したら死んだ人は無駄死にでしょうに。
メウェイの口の利き方に気をつけたまえ。
Oh, this guy.
いいかね。現状我々は容疑者を絞り込む確実な手段を2つしか持たんのだよ。安永君ならわかるんじゃないかね。
He's such a jerk.
蛇による信託と
一人殺して母数自体を減らすってことでしょ。それは分かってるけども受け入れられると思ってるんですか？
そんなの無理だわ。殺された人からしたら後でどっちが勝とうが関係ないじゃない。
だからあえてここで合意をしておく必要があるのだよ。他の皆が生き残るために自分が死んでも構わないという合意をね。
Yeah, no. I'm not signing up for that. Nope.
しかねえってのかよ。そう、それしかない。なんとも悪辣ではないかね、山の掟というやつは。
冗談じゃないわ。他人のためにくくられろって言われて、はいそうですかって納得できるわけない。
ああ、それじゃあ君は狼だ。ということになる
が。That's no.
安水のために命を懸ける気がない。つまりは安水の敵ってことですか？
I think that's a normal reaction to that.
そういうことになるのではないかね、安水の諸君。今こそ団結力が問われるというわけだ。
おっちゃん、調子乗ってんな。
You tell him, Mochi.
私は上藤吉の人間として、そして剣技の晴れた者として、できる限りのことを進言しているだけだ。口を慎め。
I still don't know. If the one dude, if the muscly dude is still, if he's lying about being the snake, then him and this jerky guy could be the wolves and they're just lying. Oh no.
清之助さん、あなた自分が蛇に診断されるまでこのことを黙ってたでしょ。
何を言い出す？
昨日の時点であなた気づいてたんでしょ。死んでも文句言わないって同意を持って団結する必要があるって。でもそれを表明することで蛇に調べてもらう権利が暴騰することも気づいてた。だから黙ってたんですよ。
憶測で物を言ってるんじゃない。
でも確かに疑いが晴れた上藤吉の人間に死んでも文句言うなって言われたって納得できるわけないわ。
匠になんとか言ってやってよ。
だが言ってることは正しい。
匠に
私は賛成します。疑われることも。
リカ子さん、
すでに申し上げました。こうなれば上藤吉も安水も関係ございません。それに私は勝手な思いですが、心は安水の一員だと。ああ、誰かさんと違ってご立派なお心持ちじゃないですかね。ただこの子にそれを求めるのはちょっと酷ではないかと。
みんな怖い。
しかし例外を作るわけには。
ならこの子をくくる必要があるならば私も共になりましょう。
That seems weird. If she's willing to sacrifice herself for the little girl, maybe it's a way of her trying to deter people from sacrificing the girl, who might be a wolf.
それはダメですよ。流して余市は一日に一人だ。
私が勝手に死ねばよいのです。汚れは咎を犯した者に来る。 死んでいればもう関係ありません。
Everybody's suspicious.
見苦しいぜ、キヨ。仕切るならしっかりしやがれ。
はい。
あんまり軽率なこと言ってんじゃねえぞ。悪いがあんたも俺らを締め付けてる上藤吉の長者どもの一人に他に。
匠、上松様に無礼は。
こうやってばあちゃんたちがビクビクする羽目になったのもあんたのお仲間のせいだぜ。仲間面されても困るんだ。
Why isn't Chimi getting the monkeys to say they're the monkeys?
第一、あんたが休みずにいる理由も不明。正直俺はこんなことになったのを誰かのせいにしたくてたまらね
え。匠にまさかこれが全部上藤吉の人間の仕業だっていうの？
さあな、全部かは知らねえ。ただ上藤吉の人間が俺らを常日頃ここに閉じ込めようとしてるのは、奴らが少なくとも宴なんて昔話で狼様は人間の味方だなんて連中の物言いは嘘っぱちだってことだ。連中は霧が立てば安水の人間が死ぬと知ってたんだ。財産や家柄だけじゃねえ、連中は命にまで差をつけてやがったんだ。
バカな。上藤吉の長者が聖人君子とは言わんが、少なくとも才覚と品格に満ちた真っ当な家々だ。
Yeah, but they banished all these people. I don't know.
まともな常識だって持ち合わせている。この科学万能の世の中で宴なんてものを本気で信じてなどいるものか。
だからじゃない？
なんだ、何が言いたい？
清之助さんは藤吉村のそういう秘密を教えてもらってない。そうやって長者はまともって信じて吹聴する広告塔としての価値しかお家の中で認められてないから。
Ouch.
だからこの時期の安水に危険ってことの配慮もなく、里帰りの投留先として野里屋敷を強制されたみたいな。
ふざけるな。私が家に見捨てられたとでも言うのか。
I mean, obviously.
ありえるね。僕ややっすんと同じだ。
長者のやり方は残酷ですよ。権力争いの負け組や無能者、あるいは当主の気に入らないといった理由で簡単に安水送りにされる。僕らはともかく、母は東北から樋口家に嫁いだっていうのに、父が死んだ途端に叩き出されて。
そんなの別によかった。
母さん、ごめん。刺激するつもりは。
私にはね、義継とあなたがいれば。
Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining. How's it going?
とにかく僕らの命運を彼らがねじ曲げたのは間違いないんです。その点じゃ匠兄に賛成だな。
残念だったわね。来る羽目になったのがこん。
安水の人が悪いとは言ってないだろう。どうしたんだよ本当に。
どうせみんな死ぬのよ。おじいちゃんだって選ぶってたくせに結局簡単に死んじゃったんだから。こんなのやってられないわよ。どうしてあの時ほっといてくれなかったのよ。
We saved you. What are you talking about?
あの時はそんな感じじゃなかったのに、どうしたのさ。
もう嫌なのよ。
悲しいの。
どうしたんですか、おじ。
狼が来たら誰もが鬼になりよる。
そうですな。だからこそ読み人をくくらねば。
Maybe the old man is trying to tell us something that we're not getting.
もうわけわかんねえな。まあいい。事実として上藤吉の連中は俺らを助けてくれる。
Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining. How's it going?
道崩れちゃってたしね。
それもあるしな。で、そんな中キヨは逆に信用していいと
Oh, they're taking too long to get. You okay there? Oh, special guest star there. Hey, buddy.
勝手に何でも妄想するがいい。
だから誰かをくくる段になったら植松のは一番くくりやすいんだ。首相にしてると本気で死ぬぞ。
はい。Thank you.
ではどうすれば。
誠実に知ってることをしゃべる。とにかく黙ってるのだけは最悪。丸投げもダメ。そうだろ、キム。
もうそのまま君が宴を進めてはどうかね、ムロ。
おやっさんの真似をしてみただけだ。柄でもね。あとは任せた。
私から提示することはごくわずかだ。これから多数決を取り、最も多く票を獲得したものをくくる。
だからそれは乱暴だって。
無論何らかの申し開きができるものはそうすればよい。しかしながら自分は人間だだの死にたくないだのは不要だ。選ばれた者は潔く諦め、残りの者に安水の運命を託して神命を投げ出す。
首吊り松でくくりますかね。
それで差し支えんと思いますがね。
投票方法はどうするんです？
上座の者から順に指名していく。短いインタビューを行ってもよろしい。最終的に投票者が決まったら私が手元の手帳に記録しておこう。
は？記名投票？ありえない。対面で誰かに死ねっていうみたいな真似できるわけないでしょうに。
いい加減芹沢のイチャモンに付き合う余裕もなくなってきた。この辺りで進めさせてもらおう。ではこちらのお名前は？
じっちゃんだ。
狼じじいだ。
おじいさんは私が若い頃からおじいさんでしたよ。
ご老人、私の言ったことは理解されますかな？ではこの中の誰が狼だと思われますか？
私？なんで？
狼、怖い怖い。では芹沢千恵美さんが1票。ちょ
っと待ってよ。本気でこんないい加減な決め方で人を殺すつもり？
仕方ないだろう。ご老人だって宴の参加者だ。発言権を奪うわけにはいかんだろう。
匠兄ちゃん、なんとか言ってよ。
安永、お前どう思う
？Whoa, Jesus, that scared me. Holy, it scared Bear too.
様子を見ます。
Hey, it's okay. Alrighty, come here. I'm gonna end this here because Bear's gonna bark here. So, hey. Remember, guys, if you like the video, hit like and subscribe. And I'm gonna end this. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Okay.